Before we begin, I want to send a quick shout out to Carl Ruger. Carl, I put a link in the description below. Buddy, congratulations on 200 subscribers. Guys, y'all go check the man out. Great content. He's been a big supporter for me. Link in the description below. All right, get with him, Scab. Welcome back, my friends, and welcome to the first edition of Home Offense. Now, let me give you a couple things before we dive right into this. Scab, why do you call it home offense? Well, because this is my home. You're not going to put me on the defense in my home. You hear what I'm telling you, son? I know this place. I can walk it in the dark. I can walk it blindfolded. This is my house. You're not breaking into my house and me being on my back heels. Now, we're going to cover this in several episodes. They may not be back to back. They may be one a week. I don't know. I tested 3 or 4 different weapons today. I'm going to put that up. But what I want to do in this series is go over some weapons. Now, we're going to do this. I have guns. I have a couple shotguns and other guns that doesn't matter. So if you break in my home, I'm going to shoot you. That's going to happen. So let's put that up there first, and let's take this. Let's suspend reality. Like you're watching a sci-fi movie, say the ammunition's gone, and we're going to pick up from there. So let's take guns out of the equation. So what's the best blade, or what's the best non-gun weapon? That's what we're going to figure out. Now, the thing that got me thinking about this thing was this. I see guys with their katanas. I see guys with all these weapons, home defense. Well, are they practical? We're going to find out. I'm going to use some of the footage I've already shot and some that y'all have already seen, and I'll narrate over it and tell you kind of what's good and what's kind of bad. Now, for this episode, well, I tell you what, before we get into that, 22 veterans a day commit suicide. On September the 11th, we're going to raffle off the board that Sean Crawford made. Did a jam-up job. And like I explained in the previous video, the raffle, I think, will make more money. I think we can get more people involved. On September the 11th, we will have a link in the description to the charity we're giving the money to. That way you can do your own research. We're going to sell spots. I think you can buy up to 5 spots, $5 a piece. That way the max anybody will put in is $25. We'll go to random.org and we'll hit that live or on the video so y'all can see what number wins. Here's the board. And this is basically for your home or your office, your war room. Like mine's a war room. I don't have a man cave. Hang this up, and this thing will hold a ton of pocket knives. I showed you the other day. I had, I think, 10 or 12 of my big folders on there. And I had every size. Sean did a beautiful job. So September the 11th, we'll start the raffle on that. Please participate in that. If you have any questions, let me know. I'm going to set up a PayPal. Everything will be on the up and up. I realize that one screw up with this could just go ahead and wipe out everything I've done, and I have no desire to do that. So 22 veterans a day. That's why if you're new to the channel, if you see 22 in the comments, that's all I ask you put. Hit like, subscribe, click the notifications, and just let me know you're here by 22, okay? And for my LEOs, my law enforcement officers, not always seen eye to eye, but I do support the law and I support them. And if you're new to the channel and you see little blue hearts, that's for our LEOs. So 22 and a little blue heart, I know you're here. I know you're with us. Now, to our addicts, it's something I've fought a long, long time. And so I've had a lot of people, I think me sharing this have made a lot of my friends, they're reaching out, Scab, are you okay? Or, yes, son, I'm fine. I'm good. And I don't mean that smart. I'm glad to hear from you guys. When you got to worry about old Scabber is when I'm not making videos, okay? I am in a good place emotionally, and I'm happy doing this channel. So 22 a day, our LEOs, our addicts. If there's anybody in any of those groups who need help, please reach out. You're not in this fight alone. We won't let you fight alone. For the veterans, I ain't seen what you've seen. I'm not a veteran. I've never been in the military. But I love you guys. I support you guys. And while I haven't seen it, there's people who watch this channel who have. We'll get you some help. All right. Now, to the series Home Offense. I tested, I think, 3 or 4 weapons. Let me show you real quick what I tested. My Warhammer. Is this a good one? You're damn right it's good. It's quick. See, you done. You don't even break in this house. Here's the thing I like about this Warhammer. I can keep this thing in close to me because I'm going to go in my hallway, and I just talked to my man the other day. I got a guy that was a Navy SEAL. If you read the comments and you got common sense, you can figure out who it was. I'm not calling him out. That's his business, but he and I were friends from long ago, and through the channel we've reacquainted. We've hung out a couple times over just hanging out at the church or whatever while I'm cleaning the haunted ass church. But I was talking to him, and he made some great points. This dude, Navy SEAL for 20 years, or all that stuff for about 20 years, so he knows his stuff. And so a lot of the stuff you're going to hear from me will come from that vantage point. I've talked to a lot of officers. And some of the things that I've learned is this. Now, I tested this, and I'm going to show y'all what this will do to a brick. I showed y'all the other day, but I like hitting bricks, so I'll show you again. You got 4 diamonds right here. You got this spike. Any part of this I hit you with, you done, son. It's about $50 on Amazon. Of course, you got to wait on them to deliver it. They're usually pretty quick. I cut the handle down. That way, if I'm in the hallway, I take up most of the hallway. Y'all seen that in another video. Y'all see it in this one. I'm in the hallway. I got something I can move, okay? And that's what this is for, and I can incapacitate you. I'll never say a word if you're in my house and it's dark. You'll see Jesus. You may not believe in him. You will after I hit you with this. So I test the Warhammer. In this video, I test my favorite cold steel. This is the Rifleman's Hawk. I put a longer handle on this one. Is this good for hallway? Again, I'm going to show you. I hit some bricks with this thing. This thing's incredible chopper. I'm going to chop some with it this week. But we tested out the Rifleman's Hawk. And I'm going to show you a couple of things that I did in the Little Funny. And y'all know them things were hilarious. My commercials. I'm going to use some of that footage and just kind of discuss with you home offense, going on the offense in your home. I'm not running you all over my house. I'm going to defend my hallway in front of my bedroom. And that's that, son. I'm not chasing you. I don't have to. My home. Hit you with this. Through dealing. Is this a good weapon? We'll discuss it. You'll see. Make up your mind. Y'all know the scimitar is going to be in this thing. It is a short weapon. It can thrust, and I promise you, it can slash. Y'all know I cut some stuff with this. I just love this thing. Love this thing. But again, you'll notice it's short. It's not long. It's compact. I can stab. Is this a good weapon for home defense? Maybe. It's a better weapon for home offense. I look like Alibaba coming out. Wow! Done, son. Done. Like Sinbad coming through there. The last weapon we tested is one of my favorites. It's the Cold Steel Cane Sword. 27.5 inches of depth. Y'all see my draw's gotten way better. I can, oh God, right like that. If I do this move, you through. So, I'm going to show you the test on that. Let me check my time here, because we can't run it too long, about 8.5 minutes. I know y'all could just listen to me all night. Here's the thing. I seen the dude the other day, the Warrior Poet, John something. I love the dude's channel. Anyway, he said tactics trump training. What I want y'all to see in this video and through this series is how to defend your home by going on an offense, okay? So here's my layers of defense. I have 2 crazy ass dogs. They're rescues. You ain't stepping foot on this property without them dogs letting me know. It ain't happening. Now, the other night, Tucker suckered y'all in. He knows how to bait you. If somebody comes on this property, they go nuts. So I'm up and I'm alert and I know somebody's in the house. Now, that's my first line of defense is my dogs. The second line of defense is this. This is my home. I discussed it up front. Okay? I know every square inch of this house. You're not coming in here. You're not coming in my bedroom. It ain't happening. Now, again, we're suspending reality. We're moving past the point ammunition's been fired And if you stay in this house because after the dogs bark and I've shot at you and all that, then you mean to do me harm. And I promise you, I mean to do you something. So we got our tactics. We're going to have our dogs, our first layer of defense. Knowing our surrounding is our second layer. The third is having a plan. And the plan, that may be first. Megan and I discuss goofy situations. We just do. That's who we are. Maybe y'all do the same thing. What we come to a point and a place in our life is this. If you come in, if there's a home invasion, we ain't going on our knees. Now, you say, Scab, you never know what you'll do. You're right. And all I have to guide me by is my life's experience. Patrick Henry said that. I'm stealing it from him. My life experience tells me that I'm going to fight. My life experience tells me I'm going towards the bullets. My life experience tells me I'm an idiot. Megan is a bad, bad woman. I promise you, if she says she's fighting, she's fighting. She's had to fight for her life on more than one occasion, and she's done it. So experience tells me we're going to fight. So our plan is not to surrender. The other thing is this. We have a plan. I'm not going to discuss our plan, but we have a plan. We have a plan for every scenario. I have weapons all over the house, safely. You may not want to sit on certain couches, but So enjoy the video. I love y'all. God bless y'all. Hey, at the end, we're just going to kind of, I'm Scab and you're not. The last thing I'm going to do though, for those of you who don't have weapons in your home, is show you a real quick way to make a weapon. All right. So without further ado, or with much ado, with great ado, adulation, I don't know. I'm trying to nonchalantly look for my technology that's just wearing me out. Here it is. Without further ado, let's get to the cutting. It ain't off, is it?
Well, we finally got it off because we're here now. Listen, I was watching the warrior poet John Lovell. He and Clint Emerson showed how to make a newspaper bat, a very effective weapon if you don't have any weapons, if you're out and about, if you're traveling, or if you're just one of those people that don't have a weapon at home. I don't really know how that could happen, but here we go. We spread out about 10 to 12 sheets of newspaper. The amount really doesn't matter. You want to have a minimum, though, of 10. And then what you want to do is we're going to roll them up pretty tight, not super tight. I'm going to add some more. Here we go. You want to roll them up, duct tape the center, fold it over, and then duct tape it again. Now, as we go through here, I've kind of sped this process up because y'all know I don't move this fast. But what this will do is it will make an effective club. Now, what I'm going to do next time I go out cutting, probably tomorrow morning or something, I'm going to take this club with me and I'm going to hit some stuff. Yeah, I guarantee you, son, you can knock somebody smooth out. If you're a woman traveling, or if you're a business guy traveling, and say you can't take your knives or whatever, which is unfathomable to me, like saying that word. When you get to your destination, you can go to any store, any market, pick up a roll of duct tape and a newspaper. Nobody will be none the wiser. They may think you're some kind of serial rapist with the duct tape, but hey, what can you do? Now, I made me a little handle here, and I come back and added more tape to that handle after this demonstration, but that knot where it folds, that knot right there where I'm pushing down, son, that thing is hard as concrete. So you want to add you some good strips of duct tape to it and just get it ready, son. Now, coming up here in a second, we're going to have the cane sword demonstration. But look at that club right there, son. Now, for my cane sword. Watch here as I swash these in twain. Watch that ragu bottle there at the bottom, son. I'm going to devastate both of them. A little slow-mo action. Showing you the blade. Beautiful blade, Scab. Good job. Yep, nice twisty. Here we go. Right through it. Up next is going to be my Condor Scimitar. Now, the Scimitar is a bad motor scooter. Look at that clean cut from that cane sword. Son. Here we go with the Scimitar. Woo, woo, right there. Devastating quick cuts. You didn't even see them. Probably should have done them in slow-mo. But that body armor bottle was giving me fit, son. So I knocked it across the neighbor's yard. They're excited. They love it. I'm doing a stabby motion. Now you'll notice, look at that stab. Son. Now the next thing up, oof, hit it again. Big slash on that. Love my Scimitar. As you seen earlier, this is the Rifleman's Hawk. I like showing you a little early what's coming up. Let's see what this thing will do. That's not a Scimitar, that's my Rifleman's Hawk. Here we go. Let's see. Boom! Look at that explosive power right there, son. You through. You done dealing. Now, this is the 3 bottle in twain test. Can he do it? Look here. I'm going to show you each one individually. Beautiful scab. Beautiful job, scab. Good job, son. Looking dynamic. And cut right in twain. So if you throw bottles at me down the hallway, I can cut them. Here's a little better angle. Let's see what we got here. Well, Scab's got them lined up. This was Megan's suggestion. Great job, Megatron. Let's see what we got. Let's slice them. Good slow-mo effect there, Barrel Scabber. The editing's coming way up. Y'all believe that? Look at that. Now, moving on, I think we're going to set up for the Warhammer. This is my favorite by far. It's about 40 to 60 bucks, somewhere in here. Depends on when you can catch it on Amazon. And you can modify yours however you want. For home defense or home offense, I like mine a little shorter. I can keep it close to the vest. I can do a lot of different stuff with it. But that head is just as devastating. And watch this. Bam! About 27 different pieces. That head is just as devastating as that spike. Now, let's see here. Old Scab's gonna come out the Raj 2. Ooh, I got 2 in hand. I can give them to you, son. I'll slice you, dice you. You'll never know what hit you. Or you may, I don't know. You may be quicker than me. Now, next up, let's see what we come out here with. Probably the most useless weapon I have for any kind of home offensive. This thing is 10 pounds, son. Look at that. I wield it like it's a toothpick. Now, not everybody can do that. But it gives you no room to maneuver in that hallway. So really, if you miss, you're screwed. Now, the ever-popular Scottish Basket Hill Broadsword and my Cavalry Saber. Again, beautiful swords, and I'm wielding them beautifully. However, in that hallway, and I'm not coming past that door right there. That's my war room. My bedroom's behind me. Megan's behind that door with about 47 guns. So, I'm not coming any further up. I'm going to stay here. I'm going to defend. Yep, got my katana. Now, any sword in a hallway, unless you're just Mirashi, is probably not the best bet. I poked a hole in the ceiling. Megan was not happy. There you go. These will probably be what you would face. My Spetsnaz razor sharp shovels. I got 2 of them. I can turn one sideways just like that. Look, I'm protecting that beautiful face of mine. Yeah, you don't want none of that. Now, the next thing I come out with, I was feeling it right there. Did y'all see that? Feeling it. The last thing I'm coming out with is my Spetsnaz shovel and my Kukri. 2 awesome in-close weapons. Well, that concludes episode 1. Hope y'all enjoyed it. Love y'all. I'm Scab. You're not. We gone.